Hello everyone, we are back. Now you have to figure the database connection. I told you we are going to use MySQL database, and to use MySQL database we have multiple options. You can use MySQL 2, which is provided by node.js, or SQLize, which is object oriented based. Okay, now I'm going to introduce you to what's called SQLize. Go to your browser, SQLize. Getting started. You can go through the documentation and learn more about how SQLize work. Now what I'm going to do, getting started, use this command here to install SQLize. And I'll go back to our project, root, and can open a new terminal. And paste the command and install SQLize. Now as SQLize waits, as we wait, we can check on core concept, model basics, instances, installation. In the installation there's an option of promise async await, login, editing door. You can connect to a database, and we are going to connect to MySQL SQL database. On the docs there's an option of connecting with the MySQL database. Should be able to search. Connect with MySQL. Now there's an option of connecting with MySQL, and to connect this you will need to initialize, SQLize, go to new SQLize database, username and password. Now in the database DB we're going to paste that code. It is already installed. Now you need to require the SQLize. If you check on the docs, core concepts, getting started, you can require SQLize. Which you already installed. Now you can configure the .env. You can create a .env file in the roots, new file, here is where we can keep env variables. This file should not be shared with anyone. Now we may be in need of pushing this to GitHub. You can init initialize a repository. It will create a new repository in the root. Just refresh. You can create a .gitignore. You don't want .env file to be pushed to GitHub, and all .zip file and all node modules. Yeah. You don't want those ones to be pushed to GitHub. Okay, now this is where we are establishing our connection. After establishing a connection, and check on MySQL. Connection. You can connect with SQLite, SQL. Those are options. But if you check on getting started, after establishing a connection, you need to instantiate promise using async await. You can use this to synchronize the connection. Like from what you can see there, you can create a function connect database, a synchronize function that connects to database. We can now call the function and we can export this SQLize in the module. Now this will help us to in setting up the setting up the this will help us in setting up the models. Now we are already connected to the database. Now if we check on the documentation of SQLize, we have model basics, but in some cases we have relationship one to many, many to one. Is admin can create a product, which means admin can create many products. Those relationship you can take into control those, but for now I'm going to keep this project as simple as possible for beginners. If you check on model basic, model instances, how to instantiate a model. For example, this code here, we create a model called user. So copy this in the models folder. I'm going to create a subfolder called